Okay, in this video we need to fill in a Venn diagram to answer some questions about customers or passengers on a plane that have purchased Coke or Fanta. And we're going to use a Venn diagram to do that. So we will use C for Coke and F for Fanta. And so our blue circle, all of the numbers in there will show the number of people who have purchased Coke, and the F, which is the yellow circle, is for the people who have purchased Fanta. Okay, so we've got 35 passengers on this Qantas flight, and they were asked, they were surveyed about the drink that they had, and only Coke and Fanta were available on the flight. Okay, so our question tells us that one person did not have a drink, and that's what we need to put in first to our Venn diagram, and we put it outside of our two circles. So one person didn't have a drink, and so we've got, we had 35 passengers, and we've accounted for one, and so we've got 34 passengers still to account for. And we can see from our question that 20 had Coke and 14 had Fanta, and so 34 just adds up to the number of passengers that we still need to account for. So we have 20 that had Coke, okay, and we had 14 who had Fanta. All right, and we can see in this question that actually no passengers had Coke and Fanta. Okay, so there was nothing in the section where the circles overlap. Okay, now we're now ready to solve our questions, but let's just check that the numbers add up to 35. 20 plus 14 plus 1 is 35, so indeed they do. Okay, so let's have a look now at the first question. How many passengers drank both Coke and Fanta? And so that's the where the circles overlap, and we can see there's nothing in there, so it's a 0. So no passengers had both drinks. All right, and the probability of that a passenger had both, well, none of them had it, so the probability must be 0 divided by the total number of passengers, 35. Okay, how many had only Fanta? Well, it's actually 14. They actually, all of the ones who had Fanta had only Fanta, so it's 14. And as a probability, it's 14 divided by 35. Okay, and the passengers that had either Coke or Fanta, and so that's adding up all the numbers in the coloured sections, is either or, so it's 20 plus 14, so that's 34. And the probability that a passenger had either Coke or Fanta is 34 divided by 34. Okay, so in this video we have used a Venn diagram to get information from the question about the passengers who had either Coke or Fanta or both, or maybe they had none, and we were able to answer some questions about that. Okay, thanks for watching.